really special prepared. We are gonna make a tall wedding Candelabra centerpiece. But before we begin, I just wanted to start by just giving you a little hack for our baby block centerpiece that we made for our last episode. And I wanted to just tell you how instead of painting the glass or spray painting the glass or using the acrylic paint for the glass, I wanted to tell you how you can just use some beautiful paper from like Michael's or one of the craft stores. So like if you take a look at this project that I made for an event, I used for this metallic gold paper, and look at how that looks just as good. So this is an option for you as well with the baby block centerpiece. You can actually go to Michael's or one of your craft stores and you can get like some pretty pink paper and use that, and you don't have to deal with any messy paints. So I just want to let you know about that little hack. Now, let's move this out the way. So let's begin by letting you see what my inspiration was for this centerpiece. This is the picture I looked at in order to, or this is the picture that I draw my inspiration from. So just take a look at it. For this project, let me just give you the supplies that you're gonna need. You're gonna need 8 taper candle holders, 5 taper candles, 2 decorative bowls, 2 floral foams, flowers of your choosing. I chose to use blends of purple, metallic silver spray paint, a hot glue gun, wire cutter, and E6000. So these are the items that you're gonna need. Now, with the exception of the paint and the hot glue gun and the wire cutter and the E6000, everything else comes from the Dollar Tree. So let me show you my Candelabra. Okay, so this is what you're gonna be making for your base. And I'm not gonna show you on the video how I'm not gonna take you through the steps or let you see how I put this structure together, because this structure takes days for drying. It was a lot of gluing and a lot of things that I had to do in order to get this structure, because you have to allow 24 hours for drying, even up to 72 hours. So what I would do, I would just like put 2 to 3 pieces together at a time, and then I will allow those pieces to dry. So make sure you pack your patience for this project, because you do want to allow the pieces to dry so that you can make sure that everything is bonded well. Now, it's really important that you have your E6000. This is what you're going to use to glue these pieces together. And I'm going to just show you, kind of walk you through what I did. So I started out with my decorative bowl from the Dollar Tree, and I faced it down. I took my tapered candle holder, applied some E6000 around the rim of the candle holder, and then I set it on top like this, and I let it dry. I probably did like 3 pieces. It's up to you. You can do how many ever pieces you want to do at a time, but I just stuck to doing like 2 to 3 things at a time and just waiting for them to dry. I just took my time. So you would take that piece, you take another piece, and you're giving that piece E6000, lining it up with this piece, and then you're doing about 4 of these in order to make the column. Now for my top piece, for the top, I don't know if you can see it, let me smooth it back a little. I used another decorative bowl. So the top part is made of another decorative bowl, but it's setting like this. And then on top of that decorative bowl, I have at least 4 cutting boards. I have the 2 round cutting boards, and then I have the 2 square cutting boards. So The way I did that, the round cutting board went first. I didn't necessarily glue this. First I made the rectangle. Let me see if I can show you. I just want to be careful. I made that rectangle first without the bow. So I made that rectangle by taking 2 chopping boards, putting them side by side, and then I used the circle cutting boards to sandwich them in. And so the circle cutting boards went in the middle, and I'm gonna give you a closer look in just a minute. The circle cutting boards, they went in the middle, and they created like a sandwich because the 2 square cutting boards, they were like side by side. So also, if you see, these have like these little tab things on there. I removed some. If they were in my way, I removed them. If they were not in my way, I just left them. So let me give you a closer look. Now, if you look up here, as you can see, this is 2 of the squares right here. They're put together, okay? And then, like I said, I used the round cutting board in order to like create like a sandwich, to sandwich them together and make sure they're bonded together. Now, the 4 at the top, that was like one of my very last steps, is putting those on. But I would say over like at least 5 days or more. I just took my time. Pack your patience, take your time, just let it dry. And then when you allow it to dry, you have this beautiful structure. So I will allow you to see me spray paint it and see how I put the floral arrangement together at the top as well. So I just wanted to tell you how I made this beautiful Candelabra base from all the Dollar Tree items. I went ahead and added my foam blocks up here. So now I'm gonna get ready to include my flowers. For flowers, I have a lot of different blends of purple flowers and just a few white. And I also wanna make a correction. I said that everything came from the Dollar Tree. A lot of these flowers I end up getting from Walmart because they were just so nice. You probably could get some from the Dollar Tree as well, but I just chose to go with Walmart. This here, I have some tulips. I call this sage. It had another name, but well, I think they called it lavender, but I grow these flowers myself. So this is sage. It has like a sage smell to them. Some roses. These did come from the Dollar Tree. Some hydrangeas from the Dollar Tree. Yeah. These big, beautiful hydrangeas, they come from Walmart. So I have about 2 of those. Orchid from Walmart. And then I have some of these white flowers. I don't know the name of them. And these come from Walmart as well. So my plan is to use the 2 big hydrangeas on each side of this Candelabra, and then use the sage and this white flower and kind of let them hang underneath, because I want to kind of camouflage this rectangle plate here. Okay, so let's just get started. I have not pre-cut things out because I want to make sure I have the right length when I'm sticking them inside the floral foam. made it look too busy. Already my arrangement is like very wide and full, so I just felt like the orchids added just too much. So I took those things out. I went ahead and added the candles to this arrangement as well. As you can see, I have 5 candles, and I would just suggest, if you decided to go with similar flowers like I did, with blends of purple and hints of white in your arrangement, I would suggest that you use white candles. So I wish I had white candles for this, because I feel like that would complement the flowers a little bit better rather than these ivory. And the reason I got the ivory is because that's all they had at the Dollar Tree. So I really like this arrangement. I feel like it came out so beautiful. And well, I've been married 13 years, and for my 20th, I want to renew my vows. So this is definitely an arrangement, or this is definitely a centerpiece I would like to use when I renew my vows. And also, I just want to give my husband credit for helping me to create this Candelabra. Because he is mechanical, I consulted with him a lot, because I wanted to make sure that I created a structure that would stand, that wouldn't fall apart. So he advised me on how to construct it. He advised me on using like that second bowl at the top in order to kind of balance the weight. So he gave me a lot of advice on this structure because he's mechanical. So he kind of helped me with the engineering of it. So I think it came out beautifully. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today, and until I see you next time, bye.